You will probably spend most of your time with Hein Wins in the Articulation Presets page. Everything you see here is stored on a single key switch. Each setting of the functions on this page can be different for any of the 22 key switches. The only exceptions are the blending controls, which are set for the entire instrument. The new Articulation preset concept allows you to customize the instruments in every detail to suit your needs. Let's say you want to play chords with a sustain articulation, and then you want to play a solo line using the legato mode. All you have to do is copy the Articulation preset, paste it to another key switch, and change the legato setting from polyphonic to legato. And now, switching from polyphonic to legato playing is done by just pressing a key switch. The same process works for all other functions on this page. For example, you can assign different articulations to different keys, enabling you to change articulations on the fly. Or you can design a bunch of different settings for only the sustains, enabling you to alter the behavior of the instrument. It's important to understand that all functions on this page are valid only for the selected key switch. If you want to make changes for other articulations, you will have to change every articulation you plan to use. The key switch presets are allocated to the lower area of your keyboard from A-1 to A#1. An articulation preset can be assigned as a key switch or as a hotkey. The functions of the hotkeys are covered in another video. Key switches are displayed in green, hotkeys are displayed in red. There are several ways to select an articulation preset. Hit the key switch key on your keyboard, click the keys on the keyboard graphic in the interface. The fader KS key lets you change the articulation preset via MIDI CC, CC6 by default. Right-click on the KS key fader to assign any other MIDI CC and use a hardware fader instead of pressing a key switch key. Let's start to customize your articulation preset. Clicking on the articulation name opens the list of available articulations and hotkeys. Choose any articulation or hotkey to assign it to the selected articulation preset. Choose Empty to unload the key switch to save memory. The Overview button opens a list of all currently loaded articulations and key switches. You can also change the articulation and hotkey assignments here. Choose Empty All to unload all articulation presets and start with a fresh instrument using no memory. Keep in mind that the Contact Player does not support the Undo feature. There are 3 different key switch options to choose from, which determine exactly when and how the articulation change takes effect. Key switch permanent. The articulation remains active until another key switch is pressed. Key switch while hold. The articulation changes only for as long as the key switch is held and reverts to the previous articulation. Key switch next note. The articulation changes only for the next note and then reverts to the previous articulation.